This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. I hope you guys are liking Cucumber videos so far, and there are a lot of learnings we have done so far. So today's topic is something very interesting that I think I missed that particular concept earlier. Some basic stuff that I missed earlier, that is, what is the purpose of given, when, then, and then we have extra keywords like you can see over here that and but. Also you can do that. It means you can create your steps, you can create your scenario steps with the help of and but also. And I'll show you where exactly you can create and but. And then I'll show you how to create multiple scenarios on a specific page and what are the different guidelines are defined or what are different best practices are defined for creating the feature file. So let's start. So given, first of all, it doesn't matter which keyword you are using it. Okay, it doesn't matter you are writing all the scenarios with given step or when step or all then you are writing. That doesn't matter, but it's not a good practice. Your feature file should be in a readable format so that everyone can understand what exactly you have written in the feature file in the form of scenarios and the steps. So the first thing, if you see that given, it's a precondition. So given is always used for the precondition mentioned in the given keyword. The steps of the given keyword put the system into a known state, which is necessary for the user action. For example, given user is on, let's see, on login page, on home page, and then I have to perform the respective steps after that. So for that particular precondition, we have to write with the given keyword. Same thing you write in your test cases also. When you write the functional test cases or manual test cases in, let's see, in quality center or in Excel file, we have to define the precondition over there. This is exactly given keyword does to define the precondition. It avoid taking about user interaction in the given steps. This is the official documentation written in the Cucumber documentation. I picked from there only. When keyword, the purpose of the when steps is to describe the user action, what exactly you want. So when means to perform a specific step over there to perform the user action. Let's see, uh, I'll write something like this: given user is on application page, and I simply write when user clicks on sign in button, then the sign in button will be displayed like that. So I have to perform a step over here. Let's say I want to click on, I want to navigate, I want to fill this specific user details or something like this. So whenever there is a user action, I'll be using when keyword. Then the purpose of the next step is to observe the expected output. This is actually your testing step. What exactly, whatever you have done, now we want to observe, we want to validate. So this is your validation step. Whatever the result is coming, you have to check with your expected output. The observation should be related to the business value benefit of your feature description. It means whatever you have done, let's see, I'll land on home page, so a welcome Naveen is displayed or not. So in that case, I'll be writing that particular step with then keyword over there. Then we have two extra keyword, that is and but. And but, these are the extended keywords, okay, for the given, when, then. You can use with given also, when also, and then also for the multiple user actions. Let's say you want to perform, you have multiple given conditions, you have, and then multiple a checklist or checkpoint you want to create over here, or multiple assertions you want to write. In that case, you can write and but. So these are the extended keywords or extended steps for given, when, then. What is the purpose of and means this is used to a statement that are in addition to the previous steps. For example, let's see, I want to go to given user is on application landing page, and then I'll be using and user clicks on login button, like this. So if you don't want to write in the same statement, you can break the given statement into two parts. You can write first a statement user is on home page or login page, and then user clicks on login button or login link over there. So in that case, you can write. So and is always a positive statement. But means, let's say you have successfully logged in, then you land on the home page, and then I want to check, and it shows welcome Naveen or welcome user, but it should not show sign in button once again because you are already landed on the home page. So that is the negative statement we have to write for the, let's see, I don't want to verify something, I don't want to check, okay, yeah, this particular element is available on the home page or a specific page. In that case, for the negative statement, I'll be using but over there, right? Very simple. Remember one thing, For given, when, then we have respective annotations in a step definition file like @given, @when, and @then. But for and but in the step definition, they are listed as given, when, then only. We don't have as such specific annotations for and but. Okay, so you will not see that @and or @but in your step definition. So this is something very important point over here. Fine. Now let's see how exactly we can uh, write some good scenarios with all these keywords. So I've already prepared a couple of scenarios. First, I'll show you the basic plain scenario over here. You see over here this particular a very simple use case, that is Amazon login page. And the feature is on login page, in order to test login page as a registered user, I want to specify the login conditions. Okay, Amazon login page, given user is on Amazon landing page. Then I'm writing given sign in button is also present on the screen when user clicks on the sign in button. So I'm following these three formulas over here. Given is for the precondition, when is for the action, and then is for the validation. Same thing when user clicks on the sign in button. See this is what a user action. Given is what a precondition that sign in button is present on the page and user is already on the landing page. Then when user clicks on the sign in button, this is a user action. Then user can see the login screen over here. So I can validate. This is my validation step. Then again, when user enters my username, let's see naveen@gmail.com in username field. So these are the three user actions I'm using: entering the username, password, and clicking on the sign in button. Then user is on the home page. Then title of the home page is Amazon, something like this. Let's see, I have written. It's perfect. That's fine. No, okay, no issues. It will work. You can create the step definition and then you can write your respective code over there. But you see over here that we have multiple given, multiple when, three times when, and then something like this that we are writing. It's not that readable. So that's why in the Gherkin keywords, they provide two more uh, uh, keywords over here, that is and but in your feature file. So I'll modify this like this. So let me just show you the optimized version of this particular scenario in this particular feature. Now see, exactly same scenario, Amazon login page. Given user is on Amazon landing page, and what is the extended precondition? The extended precondition is that sign in button is present on the screen. So these are the two preconditions for me. Given user is on landing page and sign in button is present on screen. Other example, let's see, given browser is open and user enter URL and user land on the login page. So I can use one given and two and also like that. So this is always extended keyword or extended condition for the given. Then I'll write when user clicks on the sign in button. Fine, this is a user action. Then I want to do user is displayed on the login screen. Then again write when user enters a username field like this. Then I want to enter the password. I want to click on the sign in button as well. So this is again, I can use and the extended version of when also. It means when user enters username and user enters password and user clicks on sign in button. So you can see that this is the purpose of and I'm using with when. Here I'm using and with the extended precondition, and here I'm using the and with the extended user steps or user action. And the third thing is that then user is on home page. Then again, I'm using the extended validation over here. That title of the home page is Amazon, but see, I'm using a but also. Sign in button is not present. Obviously, when you land on the home page, I want to verify title of the page, but sign in button is not present. It should not be displayed. So I can write a negative statement over here that is not present to check the sign in button is there or not. Like, so this is a more readable, it can be easily understood that okay, yeah, this is the exact scenario what exactly you want. Otherwise, let's say tomorrow you have 10 to 15 steps in a particular scenario. Let's see, a typical e-commerce application, you have around one end-to-end scenario you have to follow, and you're writing one end-to-end scenario you have to write with multiple steps over there. If you're writing, let's see, 10 times when you have written, two times then you have written, then again you are writing when, then it looks a little ugly, it looks a little noisy and not that readable. So better to you write in this particular format. So always remember guys, and but they can be fit with given, when, and then to extend the precondition, to extend the user action, and to extend the validation also. I hope this is clear now, because this is what people will ask you at a time of interview also, that how exactly you are writing your feature files. And it matters a lot. Some people, they will judge you, your BDD knowledge and the Cucumber knowledge on the basis of how exactly you are writing your scenarios and everything, right? So what I'm going to do that I'm going to delete this particular, okay, or let me comment it out. So how will you comment it out? Simple select everything and then press control /, it will be commented out, and then you simple save it. Now this is flagged. You can create your step definition and then you can run it from there. Now I'll show you how exactly we can create a step definition. As I told you that, let me just clear it. As I told you that there is no annotation with and but, right? So it will be added with the when only. So I'll show you how exactly it will create one more when or one more then annotation over there. So let's see. So this is the login.feature I have created. Right click on it, run as configuration, and simple select that particular configuration file, feature file, click on apply and run. When you run it, you will see over here that, see this, I'll just copy this entire stuff and I'll create one step definition class under my step definition package and create a class. And let's see, this is my Amazon login page class, and I simply write all these methods over here. Now I'll import, see this, I'm not getting any @ and @ but. If you see over here, you can directly navigate from here. Let's say I want to go to with this particular and, you can see everything is working fine, nothing is flagged over here. We have defined the step definition, and just click on press control and click on it. You will see over here that is actually written with @ given over here, but here you will see this is with and operator, sorry, and keyword over here, right? Because this is the extended version of given, so same given will be applied to this guy also. So that's why you come over here and the same given will be applied over here as well. Now let's see, for this guy, and user enters 1 2 3. So what will happen? And user enters, the step got created over here, the step definition, the method declared with @when annotation. Okay, because this is the extended version of when only. So for these two guys, it will be added with the @when over here. You can see user clicks on sign in @when. And then the last one is that, again, title of the home page, again it will be added with the then, because this is the extended version of then. And then we have but is also extended of then. So let's see how exactly it is creating the step definition. Step definition got created with @then over here. So what we have seen that, okay, there is no annotations for @and I mean, as such, we don't have annotation like and but over here. Pretty simple like that. So please remember these things. Okay. Yeah. One another thing is that we are going to talk about that for every feature file. What is the feature file purpose? The feature file purpose is to define your scenarios, define your scenario outlines, the features over there, and the feature should be specific to the specific page. Let's see, for web application, my login page feature or my login page functionalities I want to write. So all the scenarios related to login page I'll be writing over here. I should not mix, let's see, home page also, search also, I'm mixing over here. No, that's a wrong practice. It's not at all recommended. So page wise, you can create your feature files. So tomorrow you want to do some API testing also. Let's see, for all the account APIs, for all the post calls, you can create separate different feature files over there. If you're mixing everything together, then that's not recommended. Somehow it will work, no doubt about it. It will just match the step definition method, it will work, but you have to segregate in your framework with the multiple feature file as per your pages, as per the functionality of the application. So let's see, for login related functionalities, I'll be writing all the scenarios in my login.feature. Now let's create one homepage feature also. I've already created homepage.feature. You just click on it, and here you can see these are the test cases only and only for homepage. So you can see that I have the feature is homepage. Let me write this is, let's see, Amazon homepage. In order to test Amazon homepage of the application, as a registered user, I want to specify the feature of the homepage, and these three scenarios, let's see, I have written. So how exactly I've written, let's see, I have this Amazon.in application. I want, when you come on this particular home page, I want to verify that, okay, yeah, the search bar is there or not, cart information is available on the top panel or not. And then I want to verify that, okay, today's deal section over here. So I'll be writing a separate scenario for that. So scenario also, guys, we have to write separately, independently in the same feature file for the same for the same particular feature, right? So let's say I have Amazon homepage, I'll be writing multiple scenarios, and these scenarios should not be independent to each other. That is the important thing, because it will give you more readable format, the maintenance will be very easy, and when you run your test cases in the parallel mode, we should always remember your test cases should not be independent. Same thing we do it in TestNG also, same thing will be applied in your feature file. It means all the scenarios should be independent, right? So that's why we will be creating multiple scenarios having their own separate step over there. Now, for example, let's say I want to check that, okay, home page panel section. This is my first scenario. User is on Amazon homepage. User gets an Amazon search field. User is also displayed the next to search field over here. User name is also displayed. See this. This is my name is written over here. Hello Naveen is written over there. And then whatever you want to verify that, okay, Amazon logo is also displayed. Yes, this is the Amazon logo is displayed. And then cart link is also displayed. So this is the cart link. So let's say I just want to check this top panel over here. So this is for the home page top panel section scenario I have written. Second thing is that, let's say I want to verify Amazon today's deals section, right? So what is the today's, let's say I'm writing like this, today's deal section over here, and I'll simple come over here. You can see that today's deal section, I want to verify the product information, the pricing, and some details are visible or not. So a couple of things I'm writing, given user is on Amazon homepage. So again, I'm landing on the Amazon homepage. When user, this is my user action, user scrolls down to today's deals section, because by default you will be like this, okay, on the home page. You have to little scroll down. So let's say if you're using Selenium, you have to scroll down by using Selenium or JavaScript, and then you have to come over here in this particular section, let's see today's deals. So this will behave like a user action for me. That's why I have written a separate when step over here. Then user gets the list of multiple products. Yes, you can see the multiple products. So I can create one array list or list of element, and I can verify over there. And then and user gets product image and price details. So this is the extended version of then now. So I have three validations over here. List of multiple products gets product image and the price details. You can see this is a particular image and the price details written over here, and user can see more products by clicking on the carousel button. So you can see one carousel arrow also. You can see more products over here like that, right? So this is a second scenario I have written with given, when, then, and over here. Now let's see the third scenario, Amazon footer links. This is again a separate scenario for the same feature, and it should not be dependent on these two scenarios. It should be totally independent. Amazon footer link section. So let's say I want to verify footer links. So I'll just go to the bottom of the page and I see that, okay, yeah, that I want to verify a couple of things. User is on Amazon page. First of all, this is a precondition for this particular scenario. So every scenario will have its own precondition, own user action, and own expectation in terms of validation. Then user scrolls down, let's see, to the footer of the page. Scroll down to the footer of the page. So yes, we scroll down to the footer of the page, and then user gets all country links. So yes, these are the country links. You can see that. See, these are the country links. I want to verify like that, and I can put a table over here, a data table for this particular step. That, let's see, Australia, Brazil, China, like that. It's written over here. And then I want to verify user gets all Amazon services link. So these are my services link. Let's see, ShopUp, Amazon Web Services, Amazon Business, Audible, Prime Now, like that. I can create one more web table over here. Okay, like this. Let's see, I quickly write, let's see, this is my Amazon Business. If you really want to write, then you can verify with the help of a Selenium. So those things we will do it later. Let's see, Amazon Web Services. And then user gets all privacy policy links. So these are the privacy policy links: privacy notice, interest based ads, and conditions for use and sale, like that. So here also, again, if you really want to create, you can create your a data table for that particular step once again. So let me write some data over here. Let's see, privacy notice, like that, right? And then let's say I'm creating one more let's see, use in sale. I'm just writing some, okay, not writing completely, simple writing for your understanding, use and sale, like this. Okay, so this is a separate scenario having its own given, when, then, and, right? So three things guys you have to remember always: given, when, then, and you can use and but, okay, for the extended version of given, when, then. But is for negative statements and is for positive statement as per the definition. I'll share this all these 3, 4, 5 definition in the description of the video. Please take it and then remember and then apply the same thing in your feature file. Okay, because I see that a lot of people, they do a lot of mistakes. They don't write the feature file properly and they don't follow the guidelines. Anyway, so home page, it's not defined, that's why it's okay, only one, okay, one file or one line is flagged. So let me do one thing. You just right click on it and go to Maven and you just simple update the project. Okay, so when you update the project, now everything is flagged over here. It means nothing is defined. And then I'm going to define quickly. I simple run homepage.feature, run as configuration, select this particular feature file, this time Amazon homepage feature, click on open, apply and run. So here you will see that, okay, you are getting all the different definitions over here, and you can copy these definitions, exactly same thing you can do. And let me just select all these definitions and then we will copy. And then we will create one step, a definition class in this particular package. So this is my Amazon homepage class got created, and simple paste it over here, and then you import everything. There's a shortcut, you can press Ctrl Shift O or Command Shift O for the Mac user to import everything. Now you can remove this pending exception, and then you can run it, and you can, I'll show you, let me just quickly remove this. Okay, those things I have removed. And now what you have to do, let's see, for this particular data table, you want to write some steps, you can write it, that we have already covered. So let me just quickly write it once again, that this is the data table that we are getting, a dot. I just want to use as a list over here, right? And I simple say that, yeah, it will return what? As list will return list of a string over here. So you can simple copy this, and then as a return, you can take in this particular list, and let's see, this is my country, a list is equal to this, and import the list from the java.util package. Simple. And the same thing, let's see, I'll be using for this particular table, and these are my services list, Amazon services list. I'll be using it, and let's see, this is for my privacy policy list. So I simple write policy list is equal to this. And then what I'm going to do, I simple print it on the console, that is my country list. And same thing, I'll be printing over here, this is my services list. And this is system.out.println. I'll be writing, this is my policy list over here. Perfect. So these things we have already covered. If you really want to remove this, you can remove that particular part, and then you can simply remove this particular package name, and you can import your data table. Okay, so let me just do one thing. Let me just delete this first of all. Okay, now you can import from io.cucumber.data table. Perfect, right? And you can go to the home page. Now everything is unflagged. All the step definitions are completely returned. Now I'm going to run this particular feature file and let's see what happens. So let's right click on it and go to run as configuration, and yep, let's run it and let's see. You can see that, yeah, absolutely working fine. 3 scenarios with 15 steps, perfectly working fine. And then it's printing, see this, Australia, Brazil, China, that is the country list. Amazon business, Amazon web services, that is the uh, service list. And then the privacy policy list, that privacy notice and use and sale, like that, right? And then tomorrow you can write the Selenium test cases over here. So guys, it's not about, Cucumber is not about Selenium. Selenium is just a library. We can use it for the web automation. Cucumber can be used with API, can be used for your mobile testing, can be used for any product, okay, because it supports the BDD approach. So that's why we have to create a feature file, and then you write your step definition. If you're using for Selenium, you can write now the Selenium code over here by calling the Selenium library over here. If you really want to see that, okay, yeah, Amazon homepage, so I'll be writing WebDriver equal to new Chrome driver, then driver.get and launching the Amazon.in and go to the home page. So that Selenium code I'll be writing over here. That you can, we will see later in upcoming chapters. But that is not the focus. Selenium is not the focus. That's what I really wanted to cover individual Cucumber features initially so that you will understand the feature better. We will just concentrate on the Cucumber, not on Selenium, right? Okay, so this is what we are getting, and this is absolutely working fine. And you can see the console, and this is the report you are getting it. So if you really want to get the report, you simple, you can copy this actually. So let me just copy this from here to here, and we will open in a new tab. The Cucumber report will be generated. 3 scenarios got executed, 100% pass, and this is the feature that we are getting it. Complete feature file, we are getting it. So here, guys, one thing you need to understand that whenever you are writing multiple features, one feature file for one specific feature. Let's say login is the feature, home page is my feature. And for that particular page, let's see, for this example, you can write multiple scenarios, and these scenarios are totally independent to each other. They should not be dependent. More readable, more maintenance, and the parallel execution also, it will be the best when you are executing multiple scenarios in the parallel mode. If you're writing a dependency between these multiple scenarios, then in the parallel execution, it will be failed, because let's see, one thread is running this guy, another thread is running this guy, and this scenario is dependent on this particular scenario. So that won't work, because we are expecting this scenario has to be executed before this scenario. So this is the first important rule for the parallel execution. We have to understand that your test cases should be independent. Either you are writing in TestNG or in Cucumber. Okay, so that's all for this particular video, guys. I hope you are learning, and I'll be uploading this entire code to my GitHub repository. You can refer that particular GitHub repository in the description of the video. The link I'll be mentioning over there. Let me know if you have any issues. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this particular video, guys. Please subscribe to the channel, share with others, so that people will get the benefit of Cucumber BDD in the right approach. Thank you so much, guys.